Welcome back to the Deutsche Goldmesse. My name is Kai Hoffman. I'm the CEO of the Soar Financial Group, and I'm excited to welcome Gary Cope here, President and CEO of Barsele Minerals. And Gary, thanks for coming out to Frankfurt. Really appreciate having you here.
It's nice to be able to come back to Europe. It's we've had a lot of success here with investment in Europe, and it's the first time in years. So hopefully this is the first of many.
I was going to say at least in 2 years, eh?
Yeah.
So no, I appreciate you making the trip, and let's recap a bit the summer and what you've been working on. I think it's been 2-3 months since we talked on SF Live last. You were in the middle of a deal with Niko Eagle. Can you give us an update on that?
Yeah, we announced a non-binding letter of intent where we negotiated a deal with Agnico, and Agnico gave us 2 months to go and find the financing for it. We had success doing that, and we had failures, obviously. And what was frustrating is that when we get a group that wanted to put up the money, we had to raise $45 million US. Another group that wanted to raise the money, their terms wouldn't collide with each other, and the deal would fall apart because one would want senior security only, and the other guy had to be behind, and they wouldn't do that. So we went through this series of talking to a lot of people. I would say it was almost unanimous that the deposit itself got rave reviews, and everybody knew that it was worthy of an investment. So it was just a matter of putting the deal together with the right people, and it hasn't happened as of yet, but we're talking to many people still, and it probably will happen at some point.
Oh, fantastic! It's good to hear. The summer was slow.
Very slow.
We had a very slow summer. I was on vacation for 4 weeks. I mentioned that before, but many others were on long holidays. Because COVID, everybody's been working for like 16, 18 months straight.
Yeah.
They were just happy to leave. Did it affect that?
Oh, absolutely.
The deal?
The market was dead, and it wasn't just us. It was everybody. Everybody fell off. Even Niko Eagle, went from $115 a share to $60.
Yeah.
And that wasn't based on any bad news. That was just the market. So yeah, it was slow, and that hurt us as well, because nobody really wanted to do a big deal, and let's see what's going to happen with the market in the fall was kind of the.
I'm curious, and I'm speculating here. If you were to open the deal today, because the market environment seems to be quite different than it was only 2 months ago.
Certainly improving.
Right.
Yeah.
So really curious, because we've seen a lot of financings happen as well. Like our index, the Ornig index that we track, has been upticking quite a bit the last 3-4 weeks. So curious what it would look like. Okay, let's talk. We talked about the past. Let's talk about the here and now. What are you working on the project, and what are some of the next steps you're taking?
Well, we're working with the team on site, which is an Agnico team, to see what the 2022 budget's going to look like. I know the project manager has submitted two budgets to head office. One very similar to last year, which doesn't help anybody, and Agnico will be the first to say that. And then a very much robust budget that would take the project towards pre-fees probably in a year and a half, 2 years. So if that happens, that would be wonderful. We'd be very happy. In the meantime, we're still working on trying to get put together a deal that makes sense for both parties.
Yeah. The Swedish government declared the project of economic interest.
Yeah,
what does that actually mean?
That's big news for the project. What it means is that it basically says that nothing can stand in the way of permitting this project. That mining these metals that are in the ground are extremely important to the country. Obviously, it'll generate big tax revenue and jobs for a very poor land in northern Sweden that needs jobs badly.
Yeah. So you're still in partnership with Agnico. Obviously, the tablecloth has not been cut or anything. You're still in good relationships with them.
Yes.
But you're a one-project company. I think we spoke about that before. Are you looking to diversify the project? Let's call it the project base a little bit.
We haven't, and the reason we haven't is some of our largest shareholders say keep it simple. They know this project's going to get bought by somebody at some point in time, and one of the reasons our stock is so tightly is 3 or 4 people hold 80% of the stock. It has a very, very small float, and it trades by appointment now, and one trade can jump at 10 cents, and one sell can drop at 10 cents. We haven't done that, even though we do it regularly with our other companies.
No worries. I think it makes sense because you have those backers that are holding on to you.
Yeah.
Because of the project. That makes a lot of sense. And so run us through the next 6 months, maybe.
Hopefully in the next month or two, we get wind of the budget and see what's going to happen. We've got people lined up that want to go see the project. So, in late spring, we'll start taking tours. And it's a wonderful project to see. It's spectacular when you see not only the ground, but the infrastructure and the people. I mean, it's, in the world today we live in, you take a mining deal and the people seem to react negatively, the first reaction. I can honestly say in this town, it is 99.9%. They just welcome you with open arms, want the mine badly.
Fantastic. I was recently in Sweden as well, and I saw that. They are interested in it.
Yeah, and they're knowledgeable. I mean, it's a mining part of Sweden that, they've all worked in mines and they need the jobs.
A massive and rich mining history in the country as well, so they get it.
Yep,
Fantastic.
they do.
Gary, thank you so much for joining us here in Frankfurt.
Thanks, Kai.
Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.
I hope so.
Fantastic. Thanks. Everybody else, thanks for joining us for the Deutsche Goldmesse. And please follow us for more. Subscribe to our channel, obviously. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube. Leave a like and share it with your friends. See you later.